Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Netty here from Netty Made. So see this mess? This is the way my work table has been left since I returned home from Festival of Quilts. I just haven't had a chance to get to the goodies yet. So I just thought I'm going to do a very quick video just to show you what I've got. Okay, so I was there teaching for the 4 days, but I managed to go to see Stuart and got his Make 100 bags, which he signed in his absolutely lovely lovely book, sorry. So looking forward to getting stuck into that at some point. Now I can't remember the name of all the stores, so you'll have to forgive me, but I could not resist. This is the only fabric I bought. I could not resist these Japanese cloths. I think they are 4-inch squares, yeah, 10 by 10. Just couldn't resist it. I am doing a Japanese sashiko inspired quilt, so these are just going to be great. So while I was there, they had some lovely thread, Hidamari sashiko thread, which I'd not heard of before, in these beautiful earthy colours. So I did buy some of those. There are some more on here somewhere. God knows where they are. It's an absolute mess here. Anyway, I bought 5 altogether because they had an offer 5 for 20. I don't know what I've done with them now, actually. I will find them. Anyway, I also went and bought some Schmetch needles, which I'd not had before. Just bear with, I'll just show you the needles here. Now, while I was there, I got this little card. Look at this. I don't know. Anyway, it's a good card. So, showing you what the needles are for. So, I'll keep that in my sewing room. So, I bought some gold top stitch needles. Give them a shot. See what they're like. I bought some quilting weight needles. I think they are in various sizes. Let me just check. Yeah, 70s and 90s. I've not got them. And then I actually bought these. These are unusual. These are black super stretch. So I'm not quite sure if they'll make a difference, but I thought, why not give them a shot? They were a reasonable price. I'd not seen them before. And while I was there, I got this lovely little gift. So I love that. I went to Oak. I know this is from Oak Haberdashery because we were having a laugh with the lady because we'd watched her video on YouTube the night before and she just drinks a lot of tea. So I'd seen these. These are from Riley Break, and if you know me, I love a pin, and I just had to get some pretty pins for £8. I thought that was a little bargain from Riley Blake. All different ones in there, flower heads and things like that. So they're cute. So I got them. Oh, while I was at Stuart's stall, I got some of his lovely sock wool. There is another ball downstairs, but I'm knitting a scarf, a cowl with that already. So, and I can't remember where I went. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember where I went half the time. These patchwork rulers, very unusual size. These are going to be great, you know, if you just need that odd size triangle. Saves you having to work it all out when you're doing some like stack and whack quilts or one block wonders. So yeah, so they were cheap. I think they were less than £5 each. So I thought, well, why not get them? Oh, there's the other Tashko thread. Look, I told you some more will come. Yeah. And then we went to Pat Archibald's stand and she had these little scrap bags. These are misprinted hand prints. There's quite a number in there. So I thought, well, they'll just be nice to do some slow stitching, or if you're going to do some journaling or something. So I did that. I went to a workshop. I went to a Shishka embroidery workshop. That's the extent of my... I don't think I'll be doing this anytime soon. In the class, we were taught slightly different to the instructions. That confused me a bit anyway. But yeah, I probably won't carry on doing that for much longer. Oh, got a discount code from the Sewing Street stand. That's that one. Don't want to see that one. Don't want to see that one. Oh yeah, and I got another one from Pat Archibald. So they were, I thought they were good value. There's quite a bit in there. I did another workshop, Swedish weaving embroidery, by a lovely lady called Sarah Borden. It was a 2-hour workshop, which was fantastic time to do this. Didn't quite finish it, but anyway, she does this most amazing Swedish weaving with thread. So, and because we've gone to the workshop, she said if we went to a stall and bought a kit, we got £5 off. So I thought, well, why not give that a shot? I really, really loved doing that. So that's a good, you know, to make things to put on dresses and clothes and stuff. So Kind of Wonderful. Oh my God, I squealed with delight when I saw these. Now, I've not opened these yet, but I will do another video to show you how to use them. But the Wonder Curve ruler and the Quick Curve ruler, I'd seen these for ages because I do quite a bit of curved piecing. I don't know why I do, because it's painful. But these rulers make it look so much easier. And initially, they're American based, so I could only get them by paying a huge postage cost, really. So I was really chuffed they were there, so I was mega chuffed. They've got patterns that you can download, so that's why I didn't buy any patterns from them. Oh, there's the other 2 Sashiko threads there. I did buy some sew tights. They're downstairs at the moment in my caddy, so if you've seen the pictures of the caddy, you'll see that. But I bought like this type, but this is to make a whole tight folio. So there's the pattern and the magnetic strips in there so that you can actually make this. So I'm going to make that up at some point to keep all my sew tights in. At the moment they're downstairs on my quilted sofa caddy I made at the weekend. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember where I went. I'm so sorry. I did keep everything and then binged it all. I do apologise, but some of you might recognise the stalls from the product. So these were on sale, 4 for £12, and they're just little scraps, like little salvages with all these little things on. So I've got a few. I've been collecting, I'll show you in a minute, I've been collecting printed fabrics from this company for a while now, to make like a wildlife quilt. So I just saw these and I thought these are just delicious, so I had to buy them. I bought 4 and I gave 2 to Heidi, bless her. There's my other Sashiko thread, by the way. Lovely, isn't it? So these are the ones I bought this time. I bought loads of wild animals, but I didn't have any butterflies, so I thought I'd splash out on the butterflies. I couldn't resist them. But these, I bought 2 of everything, just so I had the spare in, because if I don't put them in the quilt, if I don't put 2 in the quilt, I'll use the others for cushions. But I just thought these are just beautiful, and they're quite reasonable as well, so I was quite pleased with them. And then while they were there, they were selling like little scrap packs. So it's obviously when they've been making, sorry, I'm just trying to open this with one hand. When they've been making things, they've obviously just kept the little bits of scraps that have got like animals on. So they were really cheap, so I just bought one because I just thought these were just gorgeous. So I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do with them, but they would be good for cards or journaling, or just to do like, I mean, look at this. I mean, is that cute? So, you know, they just laid them all out on some Bonder web and then just appliqued all over them, which was a lovely idea. It made like a scrappy. So anyway, so me and Heidi, we bought packs each, and then we went through them and shared what we liked and what we didn't like. Okay. So the sew tights, the Wonder so kind of wonderful Wonder Curve ruler were 2 of my biggest purchases, but this was my big purchase. So I knew I wasn't buying fabric. Oh yeah, I'll tell you where I got them from now. I've still got the card on one of these. So those squares of fabric were from Shoot Lane. That's right, Shoot Lane. Right, so Aptly Quick. We stayed and watched the demo. Lovely lady, I think she's from Spain. Anyway, she was doing a show special, and I really don't enjoy needle-turned applique, but this applique system just floated my boat. So this is what you get. So you get a pre-cut fusibles in there, and you get the fusilizer stable, and then you get all the tools. So these are special tools. These are called the Aptly Quick rods, and she demonstrated how you use them, which was just amazing to actually do what you needed to do. This, I had a little you go of the invisible thread. Oh my god, it was gorgeous to sew with. They're micro serrated small scissors, which are great for applique. And then their fabric glue is extra wet, believe it or not. You wouldn't think that, would you? But it is, and there's a reason for that. And then in addition, you got a choice of either hand or sewing needles. So I got the hand applique needles because I tried that out, and oh my god, it was beautiful to sew with. See how tiny these are? These are a great length for doing these are great length for doing hand sewing. You don't really want a big needle. Gives you more stability when you're doing hand stitching, you know, EPP or applique with those small ones. But then I also paid extra and got the machine. Sorry about that, it's really struggling to focus today, a bit like my eyes. Machine applique needles as well. So that was my big purchase. Now, because you purchase, you get a a code in there, and you go onto the website, and she's got like videos that you can download and follow along, so you can learn the technique. But I really do want to get into a PK this year, and I've done some already. I've done some, where are we? Oh, it's downstairs. I've done some Joe Avery, but it should have been needle turn, but I've done it raw edge applique and I'm blanket stitching on the machine. I've done some raw edge on a community project I did earlier on in the year, but I've not done any needle turn yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a go first, see if I like this. I suppose it's similar to using like freezer paper in a way, but the fusible stays in, so it gets a bit more stability as well. So, right. Oh, and the other thing I did is on the last day we went and did a slipper making class, a felt slipper making class. So I haven't quite finished this. This is one of the slippers I made. These are all hand stitched, so I've just got to finish those two off. That was cute. And these bags are made by ladies in India. The lady goes over there a lot for inspiration and that. So I thought that was a lovely little bag. So I'm going to keep that as well. I really like that. So that's that. Oh, I joined the Prima. Prima have got a craft club. So while I was there, I went to the Prima Lounge and joined their craft club. Now, just quickly before I go, a few other things that I bought. I went and did a workshop at So Pretty So Mindful recently, and Lucy walked in with these fluffy balls of wool. You just knit it as normal. So they're going to be knitted as fluffy cushions. I just could not resist. Autumn, you know, I'm thinking like, you know, Halloween, autumny colours. So yeah, those are brilliant. And then while I was there, Lucy had special prices on some print products. So I bought some black press snaps. These snap fasteners, I love these. I love them. I love making them into like fake buttons. I bought some standard universal needles as well because they were such a good price. I mean, £2.40. I bought a stretch needle. That is a 4mm one because I didn't have one of them. And then I got some white snaps, and then I got another 4mm as well. So, and then I think that's all I got from there. And then just a few more minutes left, and then I couldn't resist. Sew Street had this extra wide fabric on, so I had to buy Nisa because I just could not resist it. I just want to make binding out of that. And then I bought some Swedish tracing paper because I've never used it before, and I thought you can sew through it, and I thought I'm going to give that a shot. So I bought some of that. And then while I was on, of course, I've got this, which is for dressmaking. I've got loads of quilting ones, but I've got lots. I need to start getting organised. I'm probably going to have a destash of dressmaking fabric soon. So I bought that. That's by the same company who do the Swedish pattern trace, who do the Swedish thingy. So it's a lovely little thing. So I'm going to get organised. And then the non-slip, I'm going to try these. I've got non-slip heated rulers already, but sometimes they warp a little bit. I think they're a bit cheap. So I've got these two to try out by Quilted Bear as well. So they were from Sewing Street. And then the only other thing that I bought, because I just thought this was an absolutely beautiful kit. Excuse me, my desk is such a mess. I need to get organised. I bought this leather notebook kit. So it's enough to make your own notebook. You stitch it and etc. etc. So that's going to be a winter project for me because I'm just about to get into journaling. And then I managed to get some template plastic as well. Template plastic, because you always need template plastic, don't you? And then I got this from, oh yeah, this is the Sasha Sews. So this is, you know, for the hanging pods. I thought I'd give this a go. It's pre-printed already, so I thought I'd give that a go as well. So I got that as well. So they were like the recent purchases. So as you can see, it's an absolute mess. It needs organising. I'm just going to shoot you around quickly. Nothing has been put away since I come back from Festival of Quilts. But all this needs to go back and organise, which is going to be a tomorrow job. Not a today job, a tomorrow job, because it's still far too hot up here. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my Festival of Quilts / Sewing Street while I was there. Goodies. If you liked the video, go over to the YouTube channel and click the link to subscribe and to select the bell for all notifications, and then you will get notified every time I upload something new. There will be lots of tutorials coming soon, so hope to see you there. Thank you very much. Bye bye.